Welcome to Module 3 of Marriage Counselling and Management. In this module, we'll look at how to properly get married in Nigeria, a step-by-step guide to traditional, legal, religious, and cultural procedures. Nigeria's diversity means there is no single answer to how to get married. So this module equips counselors to guide couples through traditional, statutory, religious, and interethnic marriage procedures. So this module will cover traditional marriage procedures in Nigeria, legal or court marriage procedures, church and religious wedding procedures, marriage traditions of 10 major Nigerian tribes, child naming and dedication ceremony procedures, and so forth. Now let's look at the Nigerian marriage landscape. English common law, statutory marriage under the Marriage Act, and there's what we call customary law. That one is traditional marriage according to ethnic group custom. Then there is marriage according to Islamic law. That is Sharia compliant marriage. So a couple may need 2 or even 3 ceremonies to be fully recognized. Traditional ceremony satisfies family and community. Statutory marriage provides legal rights and international recognition. Religious ceremony satisfies faith requirements. So as counselor, you help couples to navigate which ceremonies they actually need. A traditional wedding alone is not a statutory marriage. A court wedding alone may be seen by families as insufficient. So you need to know the options, okay? Now, let's look at traditional marriage. Traditional marriage is conducted according to the customs of a specific ethnic group. There are 4 common principles across all groups, okay? Like we have family involvement and concept in every traditional marriage. Marriage unites 2 families, not just 2 individuals. Bride price or dowry will be negotiated. This is a symbolic appreciation, it's not a purchase. Then there will be public ceremony and celebration. All right. Then after that, there are witnesses and elders are also part of it. So their presence and blessing are essential for validity. So, but for legal status is gonna under Nigerian law, but may not confer full inheritance or the right unless registered. So traditional marriage is culturally essential, but counselor must inform couples about its legal implications. Okay. Now, let's look at statutory marriage. This is marriage under the Marriage Act. Okay. So it is monogamous by law, is internationally recognized, and provides full inheritance and custody rights. So the legal requirements include both parties at least 21 years old. Requires 18 to 21 requires written parental consent. Free consent, no duress or coercion. Now, another legal requirement is not already married to another person. Then sound mind, not within prohibited degrees of relationship. Now, statutory marriage legally prohibits any additional spouse, even under customary or Islamic law. So statutory marriage is the gold standard for legal protection, but couples must understand the monogamy requirement before choosing it. Now, 8 steps to a registry wedding. First, choose a marriage registry where at least one party has resided for 15 plus days. Then 2, complete their Form A, that is the notice of marriage. Then complete notice. The notice is now posted publicly for 21 days at the registry. Then collect marriage certificate after 21 days if no valid objection. Then after that, you schedule wedding date. This must occur within 3 months of notice period. Then you arrange at least 2 witnesses. All right. Then you attend ceremony at registry. This is where you make declaration, vows, and signing of register. After that, you obtain certified copies for banks, embassies, schools, and legal purposes. So the timeline is about 4 to 6 weeks, and the estimated cost is between 35 to 110,000 naira, although it varies by registry. So the 21-day notice period is non-negotiable. Plan accordingly and always get certified copies. The original is not enough, okay? Now let's talk about Christian wedding procedures. A church wedding is not automatically a statutory marriage. The church must be licensed to conduct statutory marriage Most major denominations are licensed to conduct statutory marriages. So a step-by-step include completing premarital counseling with the church, then obtain letter of introduction from home church, meet with pastor to set a wedding date, right? Then you complete statutory marriage requirements. After that, you pay church wedding fees depending on your denomination and attend marriage classes and submit documents. Now, after that, you do wedding rehearsal, then ceremony. Interfaith marriage may be restricted. Divorce persons may face limitation depending on denomination. So many couples assume a church wedding is enough. It is not, unless the church handles the statutory registration. So please, you need to always verify. Now let's look at Islamic wedding procedures. Call it the nikah procedure. Okay, nikah is Islamic marriage contract between groom and bride's guardian wali. Okay, it is recognized as valid customary marriage, but does not automatically create a statutory marriage. So the steps include proposal and acceptance, then agreement on mode as dowry, then consent verification, then two adult male Muslim witnesses, then the nikah ceremony, registration, and walima, which is wedding feast. Okay, so Muslim men may marry Christian or Jewish women. Muslim women may only marry Muslim men. So polygyny permitted under Islamic law, but not under statutory marriage. All right. So let's talk about uh, marriage tradition of major Nigerian tribes. For the Yoruba, there's what we call Eru Iyawo, bridal items list, or Owo Ori, head payment for bride's mother. The bride price is maybe between 50,000 to 300,000 plus other items. But for Igbo, which emphasize wine carrying, bride searches for groom among guests. Imego, bride price is paid in 4 parts. All right. So while in Hausa, now it is Islamic based. So and they pay what we call dowry. Okay. Then after that, you also buy clothes and jewelry. Then we have what we call the Ijo. For the Ijos, okay, bride price is paid based on bride's educational level. So if maybe the parents have trained the child to degree level, the pay is different from the one that have not trained the child at all. Okay, so inter-ethnic couples may need to conduct 2 traditional rulers, one from what the other both couples end. Okay, that is very important. Then for Efik, it includes indidem, that is introduction, bride price negotiation, and fattening room for moral training. While for the thief, first you do what we call introduction, then bride price paid over years. Okay, then traditionally livestock and yams. Now, but however, now they operate cash. For the Nupe, which is Islamic influence, they negotiate the dowry. Okay, so that is it. Then for the Igala, they give bride price negotiation, then they do ceremony featuring them. So bride price varies significantly from modest to some standard ones. Okay, now let's talk about child naming. Okay, child naming and education ceremonies. Within first 7 to 40 days after birth, child naming takes place. Common elements across group include announcement of child's name, okay, then symbolic rituals, then prayers and blessings, then feasting and gifting, okay, gift giving. So for Christians, church will issue dedication certificate, but for Muslims, okay, they will whisper to the akika, okay. So a naming ceremony does not constitute legal birth registration, so parents must still register with the National Population Commission for a birth certificate. So many parents confuse this naming ceremony with legal registration. Advise them clearly. Without NPC registration, the child has no official identity for school or passports. So Thank you. So understanding this procedure is not just academic, it directly affects your client's legal rights, family relationships, and peace of mind. So master this contest and you'll be an invaluable guide. Thank you.